so now I'm moving on to my thoughtful video. The absolute, up until this point, the absolute highlight of my day was when I let myself take an 1.5-hour nap to try to like help, because I'm up late every night until we leave for our trip. So like the next 3 nights are all weddings. The highlight of my day was when I woke up from my nap and I got up and I was just going, I had a big job ahead of me to go through a bunch of clothes, tons and tons, basically our whole family's clothes, all in my room. And I obviously have to do that before I can pack for my trip. So anyway, I was kind of gearing up for that, and I went toward the steps because I'm in the lower level, and Rowan comes walking down. And it was so perfect. It was so perfect. You know, I like go through my day most days just by myself. And honestly, working here has helped with that, because it feels great to like work with other people and in community, and the teamwork aspect, and just feeling like you're a part of something. Well, like my other jobs were so isolated, and it's great. I didn't have to stop working during COVID or anything. So that's really great, but at the same time I was like lacking that like interaction, and for her to walk down the steps was like everything. I had no idea she was there, because she pretty much lives with her boyfriend, and she lives with her boyfriend, and she just came walking down the stairs, and then she like laid on my bed and hung out with me while I folded laundry and while I tried on all kinds of clothes, because things are fitting me differently. They already did fit me differently because I already had lost weight, and just trying to figure out what I could pack. And it was just so fun and so like connecting. And you know, I talked yesterday about like missing my mom being there, because it just, with her presence there, and sometimes my dad comes up too, it just feels like the house isn't like empty, you know. But Merrick tends to stay in his room a lot, and he has his friend Lakin. Basically he lives with us. He's there every single day, all day. He stays the night. He basically lives with us, which is great. I love it. It's like Merrick got the brother that he like missed, and he hits it off better than with Logan. Logan's a little younger, but Logan comes over and hangs out with me, but it's kind of hit or miss. And Logan's very meditative and sweet, and he will hang out with me when I'm doing things, which is really, really sweet. But to have Rowan there and like on the bed while I was doing that was like, I felt like I had a family, you know? My family was there. She's right here. I was like, Rowan, I'm going to be talking about you in this video. I know I want to cry, but it was just everything. It just literally like gave me that extra little oomph to like do what I needed to do.
I worked out early so that I could come over.
Oh my gosh, it was so sweet. It's so sweet. And apparently she was upstairs painting while I was napping. And
yeah, I was there for like an hour.
Were you? Oh, she came down to check and see if I was downstairs and saw that I was sleeping, but that just was everything. That was literally the highlight of my life. And I know it doesn't really have that much to do with the fast, but during this fast, I'm really thinking about the like my emotions, and really realizing, you know, that I really, really love alone time, and I can be really, really super satisfied being alone. But like, I think what's going on is that my life has transitioned into like a sort of like a mom whose kids have like flown the coop, and I'm just still I still have like mom in me, you know. I'm still wanting to mom. You know, so honestly, like last night when Merrick came and got in bed with me and, you know, cuddled and stuff and like needed me in that way, that really felt really good. And it didn't even matter that I was losing sleep, because I just felt good to like have that moment with him, that time with him. Like, I'll take it whenever I can get. I don't care if I'm losing sleep. Like, I'll lose sleep for like, the whole reason why I'm losing sleep is so we can have this time together. And by the way, I made a commitment to myself that when I come back from this trip, I'm really going to prioritize my sleep. This was temporary. I'll do anything temporarily. And honestly, it has shown me my strength. Like, helped me to witness it. And now when I come back, like, this is not something that is long-term. I did this before, and I got adrenal exhaustion when I was, after going through the divorce. And I was just working a bunch of hours and stuff. And I'm not going to do that again. So this was temporary. And when I get back, I'm really going to go to bed at 8 o'clock because it gives me 7.5 hours of sleep, and that's pretty much what I need. Or maybe even get in bed by 7:30. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to prioritize that because this is not long term. And then maybe, here and there when I pick up dinner shifts, cool, I'll stay up late. But if I'm getting the sleep every night, pretty much, then it's fine for me to go. Look, what have I done here? Like, it's fine for me to go 1 or 2 nights and not get the sleep. But if I'm doing it every night, then, and being consistent, and also eating a really healthy diet with just really whole foods, then, like, that would be fine. So, one thing I noticed today, I was thinking about, I gotta hurry up, but in one of my higher level classes, level 6 classes, not the highest level, but I teach a class on behavioral instincts, and actually it just kind of came to me today when I was looking in this cabinet, this cooler, and I saw this yogurt, and I was like really curious about it and like interested in it and looking at it like, I wonder what that smells like. I wonder what that's like. But then I go straight to the thought that I would never want to eat that. Like, I know I don't do well with dairy. I'm really good about regulating that and just not even wanting things that I can't have. So it's just so interesting that right now it's like I want to smell everything. I'm interested in everything. I want to smell things that I don't even eat. But honestly, and other people have probably come to this conclusion, it really just, I think it's just completely instinct. I haven't been eating. This is day 12. And why wouldn't my body be interested in all of these things? Like anything, right? Anything. And I experienced that when I broke the 20-day fast. I was in a different place emotionally then, like totally different place. And the emotional aspect was difficult for me because I had more of an emotional eating issue then, and I just don't have that now at all. So it was just the difficulty of your body wanting it. And after I broke that fast, it just wanted it, and I know that I ate too much, even though it was just like teeny bit, it still was too much. So I'm going to be really cautious about that this time around. But I just think that the reason why I'm interested in everything is just like instinct. I don't want to eat it when I think about it. And then I just want to end this with a quote from actually a song I just listened to when I was working, and it just got me thinking, and I feel like this is a perfect place to put it. When everything feels like a movie, you bleed just to know you're alive. When everything feels like a movie, you bleed just to know you're alive. And to be honest, my life has felt so much like a movie, like a dream, like an absolute dream. Like, how can this be real? And I think a part of this fast is me bleeding to know, like, pinch myself, like pinch myself. It's just like, I could really think about that for a while, but yeah. So it's part of it is like me just bleeding and just knowing that I'm alive. Yeah. So, well, thank you. These are shorter, so you might be happy about that, but I love you.